This is cringy. What the hell? And my heart just dropped. Hey guys, it's me, e.l.f.a. Welcome to another video. Sorry for the bad lighting. I try so much so you guys won't see the glare, so I will be looking down upon you. As you know by the title, I will be doing my books I want to read before 2020 ends. If you guys don't know, I'm actually back to work, so I have a harder time reading now. Usually I'll just read books back to back. Now I have to read one book in like a week or so. But that's okay, because sometimes when the book is that good, I'll read in like 2 days. In this pile, I have 8 books that are reading, and I have 3 books that are graphic novels. To knock things out of the way, I will start with the graphic novels. First graphic novel is Happily Ever After and Everything in Between by Debbie Tung. This one, Debbie actually made a graphic novel between her and her husband. It's showing their weird sides and everything in between, basically when one of them gets sick. Just the things that we don't see in a marriage. Like, you know, in Instagram we see like happy anniversary pictures, but this is like everyday real life thing. Can you see? So basically I show my boyfriend this and I said, that's you, and he was like, oh, yours would be teeth grinding because that's my habit when I'm sleeping. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. It's hardcover, and look at the back, it's so cute. Next one is Melting Lover by Bokuro Yamada. This one is about one shapeshifter and I guess a human falling in love. I don't really know much about this. I just saw the cover on Depop and I was just like, I want to read that. So that's what the cover looks like. I think I got, if you guys haven't seen that book haul, I'll leave a link up there. Next one is No Touching at All by Kun Yonida. This one is between a forbidden love of a boss and an employee, and I can't really say much because I got it based on the cover as well. And plus it's 18 and over, so it's very explicit. Oh, very explicit. So yeah, that's the last graphic novel that I really want to read. Next one is actually, I guess, a junior novel because it does have a scholastic mark. This is The Crowfield Curse by Pat Walsh. This takes place in 1347, where a boy named Will came into the forest and he met like a creature stating that an angel is buried in the snow. And apparently there's just some legend in Crowfield. Will is just trying to find out that, well, how does an angel die and what does the angel have to do with the town. And it's pretty good in spacing because it is like a junior novel, junior, children, YA, I don't know. But yeah, I do have the second book, but I want to at least crack down the first book. Next one is The School of Good and Evil by Somin Chinani. We have 2 best friends named Agatha and Sophie. Sophie, which is this one, wants to go into the good school. The good school usually becomes like fairy tale princesses and all the good stuff, and the school of bad is for the villains. And since Sophie dresses like a princess and does good deeds, she actually ends up going to the bad school while Agatha goes to the good school. So they're actually out of their element based on looks. So I'm thinking there's like a hidden message, which is kind of pretty obvious. You can't base on a person on their looks on the outside. Personality counts. I actually stumbled upon this when I was just Googling magic school or like unique schools of books, and I came upon this. There's actually 6 or 7 books of it, and Rick Riordan, who wrote the Percy Jackson series, actually blurbed it. Next one we all know and most love and most denies it is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by her. We all know what Harry Potter is.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter!
We all seen the movies. Some of us seen the books. I haven't read the books. I love the movies. So I want to actually start reading it this year. I do have the full set box. I actually want to like read this because I want to know. I want to enjoy it movie and book wise. The next book is, we actually seen it going around because I think it came out this year. I'm pretty sure. It is One to Watch by Katie Stayman London. This is like the Bachelorette, but usually when we watch the Bachelorette, it's like a good skinny girl. We have Bea. She is a plus size fashion blogger and she watches the Main Squeeze, so she has like a lot of followers, and she commented that there is a lack of diversity in the Main Squeeze, but she loves the show and she has her heart broken time and time again when she swear off men. The Main Squeeze actually contacted her and wanted her to be on the show, so she has men just trying to win her affections. Then she realized once the camera starts rolling, it's not how it seems. You know, the article is based on reality TV shows, like saying like everything is not real. But I heard that it's a pretty good book and I'm excited to read it because I haven't seen something like this in a while. I think the other book that has like a bigger main character is The Unrequited. This is the book that I'm talking about. Next one is actually a pretty old book. I didn't want to read it back in middle school or high school when this came out, and I seen that a lot of people recommend this series if you like fantasy, high fantasy novels, and it is The Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I don't know most of what it is. I'm just gonna go in blindly. I just know that it follows 3 perspectives: Princess Cleo, Magnus, and Jonas, and they're, I guess, from 3 different regions. But it seems pretty cool. I really like high fantasy now, and I wasn't really interested in it before. It's just because based on of the cover, I was more into like finding books that has romance in it, but I don't really know, so I'm just going in blindly. Next book is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Moraine. This is a forbidden romance because we have Louise. She is a witch, and witches are being hunted, burned, killed, whatever. Think of the witch trials. Then we have Reed, who is the hunter.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting witches.
Anything can happen. It's an adult novel, and you know about adult novels, they have adult things. They have sex.
That's nasty.
But I'm excited to read it because, one, the cover is gorgeous, because if I would have a poster, I would have this hanged up in my bedroom. And 2, a lot of people have mixed reviews on it. Either you love it or you hate it, and I want to be the person that loves it, because look at the second book that came out this year. It's called Blood and Honey. It's red and black, and yeah. Second to the last book is King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. Besides this gorgeous gold cover, the detailing of this cover, I can talk few minutes of this cover, which I will not do. It is about a dark king named Nikolai. He actually knows that the dark power is rising in him, and he really cares for his people, but he can't control the dark powers that he has. We have two other girls. Zoya, she is actually protective of Nikolai. And we have Nina, who started her own war against the people that are against her kind, which is the Grisha. I know I have the Six of Crows. I will read that, but I want to read this first. The last book I want to read is Legendborn by Tracy Denon. This is about a girl named Bree. Her mother tragically died, but she is enrolled into early college with UNC Chapel Hill. One day she found a group who are the Legendborn kill like a flying creature. A guy who calls himself a Merlin tries to erase her memory of the whole event, but failed to do so. While that failure happened, she realized that a Merlin was there in the hospital when they announced that her mom died. So she joins in with the Legendborn. The Legendborn is actually the descendants of King Arthur's knights. And while she's training with the Legendborn with another guy named Nick, she's trying to tear them down because she thinks they're behind it. But also, she doesn't really know if it will help her realize the reasons behind her mother's death. So that is all for what I want to read before 2020. If I manage to finish all these books, I do have a lot of shelves that are holding books that I really need to read. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. Comment down below on some of the books that you want to read as well. This is my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. You can see the latest things. This is my Twitter. Don't forget to believe in yourself and just be you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Whoa, my camera's not ready for the morning, apparently.